Every word you speak is a seed planted in the garden of your life. The soil is ready, the season is ripe, and the harvest is waiting. Before this year ends, speak words that command wealth, health, and opportunity to come forth with speed. You are not pleading with the universe, you are declaring your divine right. Riches are not a distant dream, they are a present reality, waiting for you to claim them. Speak as if you already hold them in your hands. See the end from the beginning, and the means will unfold like stepping stones before you. Your words are seeds, and each one you speak carries within it the potential to shape the world you experience. Just as a seed knows exactly what it is destined to become, a tree, a flower, a field of grain, so too does every word carry within it the blueprint of the reality it will produce. When you speak words of wealth, success, and abundance, you are planting the seeds of prosperity into the fertile soil of your subconscious mind and into the limitless field of the unseen. The mind, like the earth, does not discriminate. It will grow whatever you plant. If you speak lack, you reap lack. If you speak riches, you reap riches. Words are not empty sounds floating away into nothingness. They are creative forces, each with the power to set in motion unseen energies that will draw to you experiences matching their vibration. This is why the careless use of words can be so destructive. A person who says, "I can't afford it," is planting the seed of perpetual insufficiency. Over time, this seed takes root, and life continues to present circumstances that reflect this inner belief. On the other hand, one who says, "I always have more than enough," is sowing seeds of overflow and supply, and life responds accordingly. It is not magic in the sense of chance. It is the unfailing operation of a spiritual law. The universe mirrors the dominant vibrations you project, and your spoken word is one of the most potent vibrations you can send forth. Speaking words of abundance is more than repeating phrases. It is about infusing those words with belief and emotion. A gardener does not plant seeds in the soil and then doubt that anything will grow. They plant, water, and nurture them with expectation. Likewise, when you declare prosperity, you must do it with the confidence that it is already yours by divine right. Each affirmation should be felt deeply, as though it were an accomplished fact. The tone, energy, and conviction with which you speak your words are the sunlight and water that ensure your seeds grow strong and fast. Your words also create a mental environment that either encourages or hinders the manifestation of wealth. Repeated declarations of abundance create new neural pathways in the brain, training your mind to recognize opportunities and solutions rather than obstacles and limitations. Just as a seed germinates unseen before breaking through the soil, so too will your words work in the invisible before results appear in the visible. Patience, consistency, and unwavering faith are essential. When you understand that each spoken word is a creative act, you begin to guard your speech as carefully as a farmer guards his best seeds. You choose to speak only what you desire to see manifest. You speak with intention, knowing that your voice carries authority in the unseen realm. And as you persist, those spoken seeds will sprout, grow, and bear the fruit of the reality you designed. In this way, your words truly become the architects of your destiny. Wealth is your divine right, an inheritance that exists not because of your labor alone, but because you are part of an infinite source that holds nothing back from its creations. Just as the sun does not decide who is worthy of its light, and the ocean does not choose who may drink from its waters, the universe does not ration abundance. Lack is not the natural state. It is an illusion born from fear, doubt, and separation from the truth of who you are. From the moment you came into existence, you were endowed with the right to live fully, freely, and richly. This right is not something you must beg for, nor is it something that others can take away. It is already woven into the fabric of your being. Claiming this truth requires a shift in perception. Many live as though prosperity is a rare gift reserved for a chosen few, believing they must prove themselves worthy through endless struggle. But wealth is not the reward for exhaustion. It is the natural outcome of aligning with the principles of abundance. The moment you stop seeing yourself as a seeker and start seeing yourself as an heir, everything changes. You no longer approach life from a place of lack, hoping that fortune might someday smile on you. Instead, you stand in the authority of your divine inheritance, knowing that what is yours cannot be withheld. This authority is exercised through thought, belief, and the spoken word. To claim your wealth, you must speak as one who already possesses it. You are not asking the universe for something it might grant. You are affirming a truth that already exists. Your declarations should carry the tone of certainty, the way a king or queen would give a command. The law responds not to timid wishes, but to confident decrees. When you say, "I am prosperous now," you are not lying to yourself. You are calling forth what has always been yours, pulling it from the unseen into the seen. Living in the awareness of your divine right to wealth also transforms how you interact with the world. You stop comparing yourself to others, for you understand that the universe is limitless and there is no competition for supply. You stop hoarding out of fear, for you know that giving and receiving are simply two sides of the same flow. You approach opportunities with openness, not desperation, because you understand that every door that closes is simply guiding you to a better one. When you fully accept that wealth is your birthright, doubt loses its grip. You stop asking, "Can I be rich?" and start declaring, "I am rich by nature, and my supply is unfolding now." This shift in identity, from someone trying to earn abundance to someone living in it, sets in motion a chain of events that draws to you the people, ideas, and circumstances needed to manifest your rightful prosperity. In claiming it, you no longer chase wealth, you magnetize it. Use powerful decrees daily, for they are the spiritual tools that turn invisible intention into tangible reality. A decree is not a casual statement. It is a command issued to the universe, spoken with the authority of one who knows their word has power. Every time you affirm wealth, success, and opportunity, you are programming both your subconscious mind and the unseen forces around you to align with your desired outcome. The law of mind responds to repetition, and just as water shapes stone over time, consistent declarations reshape your inner reality until the outer world must reflect it. The strength of a decree lies in its clarity and certainty. Vague words bring vague results, but precise statements bring precise manifestations. When you say, "Infinite Spirit, open the way for my immediate and perfect supply," you are not merely hoping for something better, you are directing universal intelligence to act on your behalf now. The phrase immediate and perfect leaves no room for delay or imperfection. It summons your good in its highest form, under grace, and without harm to you or others. This is why it is essential to speak your decree with full conviction, as if the thing you desire were already yours and you are simply calling it into view. Daily use of decrees builds momentum. The more you repeat them, the more they become natural to your thinking, and the less room there is for doubt, fear, or contradictory beliefs. The spoken word carries a vibration, and that vibration interacts with the spiritual laws that govern creation. Words charged with faith create a clear and powerful signal, like a beacon, that attracts matching experiences to you. Just as a magnet does not strain to pull metal toward it, a decree infused with belief naturally draws the resources, opportunities, and circumstances that fulfill it. The timing of your decrees matters less than the consistency. You may speak them in the morning to set the tone of your day, at night to impress them upon your subconscious while you sleep, or throughout the day whenever you feel doubt creeping in. Each repetition reinforces the reality of your words in your mind until they become as real to you as anything you can touch or see, and when your inner world shifts to match the vision you hold, your outer world inevitably follows. Some may dismiss decrees as mere positive thinking, but they are far more than that. They are a conscious alignment with spiritual law, a deliberate choice to use the creative power of your voice to shape your destiny. The difference between those who drift through life and those who command it is often the discipline of speaking what they want instead of what they fear. By using powerful decrees daily, you keep your focus fixed on abundance, strengthen your faith, and direct the full force of universal supply toward your chosen end. This daily act becomes the engine that carries you from desire to possession, from vision to manifestation. Faith opens the gate, for it is the key that unlocks the flow of abundance from the unseen into the seen. Without faith, even the most powerful words fall flat, for they are spoken without the energy that gives them life. Faith is not mere hope. It is the unwavering inner knowing that what you have declared is already yours, even before your physical eyes behold it. It is the conviction that the law is working in your favor at all times, regardless of appearances. When faith is present, doubt has no foothold, and fear is silenced. Fear shuts the door on blessings, while faith flings it wide open, allowing the river of good to pour into your life freely and without obstruction. Faith works like a bridge between the invisible and the visible. Your desires begin in the unseen realm of thought, intention, and spiritual substance. Without faith, they remain there unrealized, like seeds never planted. But when you believe, you plant those seeds in the fertile soil of your subconscious mind, where they take root and begin to grow. The growth process is not always visible at first, but faith trusts the unseen activity, knowing that results are inevitable. Just as a gardener does not dig up the seeds every day to check if they are sprouting, one who has faith does not constantly question whether their good is coming. They know it is. This trust empowers you to act in alignment with your belief. When you declare wealth and believe in its arrival, you naturally begin to behave as someone who is prosperous. You make confident decisions, you invest in yourself, you walk with a sense of worthiness. These actions, born of faith, signal to the universe that you are ready to receive, and in response, it arranges circumstances, connections, and opportunities that match your inner state. Faith is not passive. It is active energy that moves you forward even before the evidence appears. When challenges arise, faith becomes your anchor. Temporary delays or setbacks do not shake you because you understand they are not the final outcome. Faith sees beyond the moment and holds fast to the vision. Where others see obstacles, faith sees divine timing and redirection towards something even better. This steadfastness is what keeps the channel open for your blessings to reach you. Without it, the channel narrows, blocked by worry and disbelief, causing opportunities to pass you by unnoticed. To cultivate faith, you must feed it daily. This is done by affirming your good, visualizing it as already accomplished, and refusing to speak or think in contradiction to your desire. Surround yourself with thoughts, words, and people that support your vision. Over time, faith becomes a natural state of being, and when faith flows freely, abundance flows freely with it. In this way, faith truly is the open gate through which every blessing you seek can enter your life. Act as if it's already done, for the universe responds most powerfully to certainty. When you carry yourself as though your desire has already manifested, you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the very reality you wish to create. This is not pretense or make-believe. It is the deliberate adoption of a state of being that magnetizes your goal into form. Every outcome begins with a mental blueprint, and by living as though the blueprint is already complete, you accelerate the process of its physical construction. You are stepping into the role of the person who has what they want, and in doing so, you invite the conditions of that life to surround you. To act as if requires more than thinking about your desire occasionally. It means immersing yourself in the feeling of already having it. If your aim is to be wealthy, you begin to feel the security, freedom, and joy that wealth brings right now. You walk with confidence, You speak with authority, and you make decisions from a place of abundance rather than scarcity. This internal shift sends a clear signal to the universe that you are no longer seeking but receiving, no longer hoping but expecting. The vibration of expectation is a magnet for opportunities, resources, and connections that match your desired state. This practice also transforms your habits. When you truly feel like someone who already lives in abundance, you naturally adopt the behaviors of that person. You take better care of your finances, your health, your relationships, and your environment. You treat your time as valuable and your choices as significant. These actions, born from the already done mindset, become the physical expression of your inner reality and serve as stepping stones toward the manifestation of your vision. Acting as if also reshapes how you handle challenges. When an obstacle arises, you don't respond like someone still struggling to reach the goal. You respond like someone who already possesses it. You approach problems with calm assurance, knowing they are temporary and solvable. This composure keeps you in alignment with your desired state and prevents you from slipping back into patterns of fear or doubt. The energy you hold becomes more important than the circumstances you face, and that energy keeps the manifestation process in motion. The key is consistency. A single moment of acting as if is powerful, but sustained living in that state compounds the effect. Over time, your subconscious mind begins to accept this new reality as truth, and when it does, it orchestrates your thoughts, behaviors, and decisions to bring it fully into form. Acting as if is not a game of pretending. It is a spiritual strategy, a declaration through action that your word is law and your vision is certain. By embodying the reality you desire before it arrives, you make it impossible for the universe to deny you, for you are already living in the vibration of its fulfillment. The law of mind responds to action, for thought and word alone set the vision, but action breathes life into it. Every time you speak an affirmation, you are planting a seed, but it is your actions that water and nurture that seed until it grows into reality. The mind works in harmony with movement. When you take steps in the direction of your desire, you signal to your subconscious and to the universe that you are serious about receiving it. This combination of thought, word, and deed creates an unbreakable alignment, drawing your good toward you with greater speed and precision. Action need not be grand or complicated. Even the smallest steps, taken with faith and intention, can shift your reality. If your goal is wealth, that action could be opening a savings account, investing in learning a new skill, or connecting with like-minded individuals who inspire success. These actions tell the law of mind, I am ready and willing. And in return, the law sets in motion the people, opportunities, and circumstances that move you closer to your goal. The universe meets you halfway, but it will not carry you if you refuse to move. Taking action also builds confidence. Each step forward, no matter how small, reinforces the belief that your desire is achievable. This belief strengthens your vibration, and a strong vibration attracts matching results. The more you act, the more momentum you create, and momentum is a powerful force in manifestation. It keeps your energy focused, your attention sharp, and your faith alive. A person in motion becomes a magnet for synchronicities, those perfectly timed events and meetings that seem like coincidence, but are actually the result of your alignment with the law. Action transforms your declarations from mere words into living proof of your intention. Without it, affirmations can become empty recitations, lacking the energy needed to produce results. But when you pair your spoken word with inspired steps, you amplify the creative process. The law of mind works best when it can see your readiness reflected not just in your thoughts, but in your choices, habits, and behavior. In this way, action becomes a form of prayer, a physical affirmation that your good is on the way and you are preparing to receive it. The beauty of this principle is that you do not need to see the entire path before you start walking. The law responds to the energy of movement, and with each step you take, the next one reveals itself. Opportunities you could not have predicted will appear. Resources you never imagined will find their way to you. By trusting this process and taking consistent, faith-filled action, you prove to yourself and to the universe that you are ready for the abundance you have declared. In return, the law of mind responds faithfully, orchestrating events to bring your vision into full manifestation.